Hey polish friends, it's Caroline again and welcome to another video here at Wild Moon Lacquer. In today's video it is that time again for a polish pickup wish listing. This month the theme is spices and condiments and we've got 87 polishes, 21 nail and hand products, 8 top and base coats, some bath and body, miscellaneous, and some wax. This month I've got 15 items in my wish list. A lot of them are actually waxes, well 3 of them. I've also got a scented top coat. So of the 15, that leaves 11 nail polishes. So let's go ahead and start with that top coat. It's by Vibrant Vinyls. It is their fast and hard quick dry top coat and it is inspired by winter spices. So it's going to be scented in cinnamon and clove. Both those scents are really nice for the fall season, which has since passed, but if you have hung around my channel for a while, you'll know that I really like these types of scents in my waxes and just scents in general. And I don't think I have this in a top coat just yet, and I really love their top coats. I use Vibrant Vinyls top coats quite a lot in my manis, so I wanted to grab this one. So that was their quick dry top coat in cinnamon clove. Next up, we're moving on into the waxes that I have in my wish list. This first one is by Lynby Designs and it's called Spice Up Your Life. You are going to see a theme here in the scent notes of these waxes. This one's inspired by spicy food. The top notes are going to be ozone, chili pepper, caramelized sugar, middle notes of orange, mandarin, guava, and custard, and base notes of peppercorn, coconut, benzoin, and maple. Actually, I'm kind of surprised that this one doesn't have the cinnamon and clove in it, but the scent notes in this really did catch my attention, and this particular scent combination, especially with as many layers as are described, I've never seen before, so it really intrigues me. Cannot wait to smell this one in real life. Again, that was the wax by Lynby Designs, Spice Up Your Life. The next wax is by Tanji Mountain Studios. This one is Cranberry Orange Spice and it's inspired by potpourri simmer pots. The scent notes of this one are going to be cranberry, mulberry, orange, apple, clove, nutmeg, cinnamon, and sugar. This one sounds like it's going to be absolutely delicious, a little bit on the sweet and citrusy side with that cranberry, mulberry, and orange. Then you've got the spice notes, which from the scent notes of the top coat that I'm getting, you'll know I love. They are the clove, nutmeg, and the cinnamon. So classic fall spices. Cannot wait to smell this one either. The last wax on my wish list is by Pretty Beautiful Unlimited. Surprisingly enough, as many of her polishes as I have yet to try her waxes, at least from Polish Pickup. I want to say I've tried like her little individual cups of wax from her website. I think I grabbed a few a couple of years ago, but I don't think I melted them. I'm really bad about that with a lot of my waxes. I'm trying to be better. But I've never bought them in this form from Polish Pickup. And this one looks really interesting as well. This one is inspired by her spice rack. And you are going to have raw cane sugar add sweetness to the sassy combination of Valencia orange, bergamot, tangerine zest, and orange juice, followed by the spicy fusion of clove, ground pepper, chili pepper, and cinnamon. A deep base of vanilla bean, rich amber, sandalwood, and cashmere musk rounds out this custom blend. Again, a very unique blend. I personally really love these complex, unique scent combinations in my waxes. I really like the notes that mix sweet, spicy, maybe even a little bit of floral and other notes that you really don't see anywhere else other than the indie world, and I really love that. So I cannot wait to smell this one. I think it's going to be so good. So that was Pretty Beautiful Unlimited's Sweet Vanilla Orange and Spice Wax. Now we're finally moving into the polishes. The first one on my wish list is by Vanessa Molina. This one is called Dark Opal, and this is one of the reflective polishes. So if you guys are taking notes this month about which polishes are going to be reflective, this is one of them. So this is inspired by Purple Basil, and it is a dark violet jelly base with multichrome magnetic pigment and reflective glitter. This one is capped at 500. What that means is that only 500 are available. Now sometimes the maker is able to come back and up that cap, but for the time being this one is listed at a cap of 500. So this one looks really beautiful. It would definitely be unique to my collection because so far I only have a couple of reflective polishes, and this one has a magnetic in it as well. So definitely unique. I love the combination. Personally, what I really appreciate about these reflective glitters is even if you are not going to be in their particular lighting that makes them really reflective, they are a lot sparklier than just your standard glitter. This one, in this polish, in this low lighting, it looks like what you're going to get is a lot of that magnetic pull, which I see as blue to purple, but you also have this really beautiful red shimmer, which I don't see listed anywhere, so I'm not sure what part that is, but I really like that combination, and I cannot wait to see how those reflective glitters are going to look in real life. Like I said, they are way sparklier than just your standard glitter, so they are really, really fun and very, very eye-catching. So that first one was by Vanessa Molina, and that was Dark Opal. The next one on my wish list is by Wildflower Lacquer. This is called Wild Hibiscus. This one is inspired by wild hibiscus flowers in syrup and is described as a plum base with red to gold to green shifting shimmer, scattered and linear hollow. This one I'm not seeing a cap on, so it might not be capped, or the cap could be to be determined depending on a number of factors. I know a lot of makers right now are struggling with a lot of the different ingredients, bottles even I've seen as shortages, so keep that in mind when you do see caps, that, you know, it's not because the makers are trying to be stingy with their polish, by no means. They're just, you know, trying to do the best they can with what they've got at the current moment with the world the way that it is right now. So just something to keep in mind, but this one looks really, really beautiful. That plum base looks absolutely juicy. I really like the shimmer in this one. The sort of red against that plum base is really gorgeous. With that scattered hollow and the linear hollow, you're going to get double the hollow. So you gotta love that. This one I think is polished with rays shot here, and I really loved how it looked when she was swatching it. This one again just is amazing. I think the color looks really, really gorgeous, and I don't think I would have anything like this that I could dupe out in my collection, so I'm really excited to see this one in person and to wear it because it looks really beautiful. So that was Wildflower Lacquer's Wild Hibiscus. The next one I believe is another reflective polish. This one is by Polish Molish, and it's called the Spice Melange. This one is described as a, I think they might have a typo in here. It's described as a nail polish. I think they mean a blue nail polish with a strong red shimmer and a blue reflective glitter. Either that or maybe it doesn't have a base. I don't know. In any case, look at this gorgeous polish combination. I love blue glitter in things. I think that they are really a really beautiful contrast to a number of the different polishes that you have, especially with this one when you've got that warmer, bright shimmer and then you've got these speckles of blue throughout. Those are going to be your reflective glitters. Really, really gorgeous. I think I'm seeing a little bit of hollow in here as well. Could be the reflective glitters. But really gorgeous. I mean, look at that. That is spectacular. I love blue glitters in all forms. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you'll hear me talk about matte blue glitters a lot. These obviously aren't matte, and they are a darker color than most of the blue glitters that I've been talking about on my channel, but I really love the contrast to them, so I cannot wait to see this one in real life. I think this is going to be absolutely gorgeous, and with those reflective glitters in a blue, which I can't wait to see. So the combination is just really beautiful, and I cannot wait to see this one in real life because I know it's going to be spectacular. So that was Polish Molish, the Spice Melange. Next up is, I believe, another reflective polish. This one is by Phoenix, and this one is called Poppies, Blue Poppies, and is inspired by the blue poppy. So this polish is described as a flaky glitter bomb with a mix of metallic and iridescent flakies and reflective glitter. So again with the blue, this one has these brilliant blue everything in it. You've got the reflective glitter, you've got metallic flakies in here, you've got blue flakies, I'm pretty sure. It's just gorgeous. This combination is stunning. Cannot wait to see this one in real life. Cannot wait to wear it. I think this one on the nail is going to just pop and glow, especially with those added reflective glitters. So this one is pretty much a must-have on my wish list. I absolutely love it. Perfect for winter as well, which I'm still trying to put together my winter rack. This is not going to make it in time for my winter rack video, but when it gets here, it will most likely go on my winter rack. So that is a beautiful polish by Phoenix, and that was Poppies, Blue Poppies. The next polish is by Penelope Loose, and this one is called Pretty Food. This one is inspired by red cabbage pickles and is described as a purple iridescent flake with black flaky and purple micro hollow glitter. This is another really gorgeous and unique combination. I love the black flakies in here. They're a really nice size that disperses evenly across the nail, and I really like it in there with this particular shade of purple in here. This is almost, well, like a red cabbage purple. It's really gorgeous. I really like the warmth that I'm seeing from some of them here on these glitters here, or on these flakies here that sort of are that deep fiery orange. So I think this is another one that in person is just going to positively glow off the nail. And again, very, very unique. Oh, there's that warm glow. Perfect and beautiful. Again, cannot wait to see this one in real life. Ooh, here you can see the little twinklings of those glitters in there. Really gorgeous. So that again was by Penelope Loose, and that was Pretty Food. Next up is Indie by Patti Lopez. This one is called Purple Beauty. Again with another purple polish. I don't think anyone's surprised by that. This one is inspired by the saffron flower, which in addition to having beautiful colors, its properties bring several benefits to our health. So this one is described as a purple jelly base with Aurora foil shimmer. I cannot wait to see this foil shimmer in person. Even in these pictures, it is absolutely stunning. I love the like red to green to gold shift. I think you guys hear me say that every single time I see it in a polish, so that's also not a surprise to anybody. And it's purple. It's a really beautiful tone of purple as well, and just look at that shimmer. Absolutely stunning. So this is another one that I really cannot wait to see in person. Cannot wait to get this one on my nails. It's stunning. I'll definitely have to do some comparisons to some of my other purple shimmer polishes. I have a lot of them, but this one's gorgeous. Too beautiful to pass up. So we'll see how it compares when I get it in my hands. But that one was Indie by Patti Lopez, Purple Beauty. The next one is a super unique polish by Fancy Gloss. This one's called Dried Roses. Look at this thermal. Wow. The teaser shots that she posted right after the theme of polish pickup was announced totally blew my mind. I think they blew a lot of people's mind because this is not a thermal combination that I think anybody has done before. This one is a green when cold to dusty blue when warm. You can see that right here. To pink when warmer. Sometimes you can see a fourth color as well, which is going to be yellow, packed with a green, copper, and gold flaky. This one is another must-have. I need to wear my thermals more often, but again, I have never seen this color combination before, ever. Look at that. That is just... I have no words. It's absolutely amazing. I think this one might be with a matte top coat, which looks really gorgeous on that color. Ooh, and there's that dusty blue. So beautiful. And again, such a super unique combination of those thermal shifts. So cannot wait to see this one in person. This one I think would be a perfect spring polish. The green is a bit on the darker side, it looks like, but with the thermal shifting to that pink and that blue, absolutely beautiful. We'll have to see when I wear that one, but that was Fancy Gloss's Dried Roses. The next polish is by Envy Lacquer, and this one is called Sumac That. Oh, and I just realized that I have not been going over the caps with you guys, so hopefully you can see them if I scrolled enough. But this one is Sumac That, and it's inspired by the Spice. It's described as a deep, cool ruby hollow base with red to green shift and glitter. The glitter is really what caught my eye. You can see it here in this picture. It is beautiful. This is that type of glitter that you'll hear me talk about quite a lot in any polish that has it. I really love all of the different shifting combinations, and I know there are different shifts that you can get in these glitters, but I really, really love them in nail polish. They're so beautiful. This one on the nail looks like you can see mostly the warm colors, so the orange and the red, but as you can see in the bottle, you've got green, pink, and maybe even like an indigo color going on as well. And this particular tone of red is a really beautiful ruby color. And I don't have a lot of these in my collection. Red is one of those colors that I tend to stick to like a really deep burgundy, but I have sort of tried to expand into reds. And this particular shade, since it is a ruby color, sort of reminds me of some of the deeper pinky purples that I really like. So it's a really beautiful combination, and again, a color that I don't think I really have in my collection just yet. And if I do, I definitely don't have it with that glitter combination. So that is another one that I think I'm really going to enjoy, and this is it with a matte top coat. So that one was Envy Lacquer Sumac That. Next up is another absolute must-have. This is by Cuticula called Chip Chip Hooray. Look at this flaky bomb. Oh my goodness. So this is inspired by Tostitos salsa, and it is described as a violet plum jelly base with glass flakes in purple to red, blue to green, and orange to gold. This combination is gorgeous. I have been loving Cuticula's flakies lately. They have been doing an amazing job, and this combination in this color, I definitely don't have anything even remotely close to, so I have to have this one in my collection. This looks superb. Absolutely amazing. I love that the inspiration is salsa. One of my favorite snacks to have almost all year round is chips and salsa, so this I think is just absolutely perfect. I think she hit the nail right on the head, and again, that flaky combination is just absolutely gorgeous. So that is another one that I really can't wait to see in person. Just look at that. That's amazing. This is another one that I soft swatched on Polished with Ray. So that is, I think, the reason why I ended up adding this to my wish list. So that was Cuticula's Chip Chip Hooray. Sticking with the food theme, this one is Cupcake Polish. I know it's extra, based on guacamole. Another snack that I really, really enjoy. So this inspiration just makes me smile. It is described as a medium green cream nail polish filled with red to gold iridescent flakies and scattered red and gold metallic flakies. Who doesn't want a nail polish based on guacamole? I think this is just such a fun and unique inspiration. I think it's a very unique polish as well. I definitely don't have anything like this in my collection just yet. I know from my past experience with greens that I think I'll probably like this tone of green, so I'll be curious to see how it looks against my skin tone, but it's absolutely so much fun. I just, again, love the inspiration. I think she hit it right on the head. Such a fun, and very unique polish again. So cannot wait to see this one in real life and eat some chips and guac with it. So that is Cupcake Polish. I know it's extra. And last but not least on my wish list for the month of January 2022 is Bee's Knees Lacquer Smut is a Must. This one went out a little bit of the box for our spice theme. She went with the inspiration of spicy book scenes, and I think that's hilarious. So this is described as a soft mauve to purple pastel multichrome with rose gold metallic flakes. The formula is the same as gouache, so it may dry with some texture, just something to keep in mind. And I am not seeing a cap on this one. Again, I've been horribly inconsistent with those, so apologies about the caps on those, but they are listed on the website if you're curious about any of those. Definitely something to keep in mind if you are in love with a polish that has a low cap. You definitely want to get to the website the minute it opens. But this one is such a gorgeous polish. This particular one has those rose gold flakies that I've really been liking, and I definitely don't have anything like this in my collection. It is a little bit on the sheerer side. I might be wearing it over maybe like a pastel lilac, so it's not going to be too intrusive on the effect of the polish. Maybe even a very light blush. I wouldn't want to go with something like white. I think that might contrast too much with the polish, but Really, really gorgeous. Again, look at that glow. Just gorgeous. So that was Bee's Knees Lacquer. Smut is a must. And there you have it. That was my wish list for January's PPU for 2022. I don't think I even said that at the beginning of my video, but let me know down below which polishes you have on your wish list. Let me know what you think about the theme, if you were excited about it or not. I know I was a little bit hesitant about what people would be inspired by, but they really did a good job this month. Make sure to hit that little subscribe button down below. That way you won't miss out on any of my new videos. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you in that next one.